Upon stepping through the tent door, the world seems to shift. When it settles, you find yourself standing at one end of a bizarre walkway as the wind blows over you. A massive tower rises on the other side of the bridge. The tent door is nowhere to be found. You shall have to go forward. We are on some other plane, apparently.
Out with it.
And definitely not in that circus tent. And a genie appears. Aha! I see a wayfarer has come to amuse Kalah. You must answer a riddle, naturally. Here I will allow you to pass this bridge. Are you ready to hear it? And why would I want to pass over this bridge? Because it is symbolic of your progression to enlightenment and understanding, fool. Are you ready to proceed? I would prefer to know who this Kalah is before I play any of your games. Kalah does not reveal himself to those who are not worthy. Are you ready to begin? And who said I was not worthy? I'll answer none of your riddles. Stand aside. Ha ha ha. You amuse me, little mortal. Bluster as you wish. I shall not allow you to pass until you have solved my puzzle. Unfortunately, while we might be able to kill him, the game just won't allow us to do that, so let's solve his riddle. Excellent! A princess is as old as the prince will be, when the princess is twice as old as the prince was, when the prince's age was half the sum of their present age. Which of the following then could be true? The prince is 20, the princess is 30, and 4 other choices. They are both the same age, or I surely don't know. This is a fairly simple algebra problem. You pose the princess as X and the prince as Y, and you translate the sentence into an equation, simplify it, and then there is, of course, an infinity of solutions, but you check which ones might make sense. I will post the solution in the video description. I do know, however, that it is 30 and 40. The prince... Right? Yep, the prince is 30 and the princess is 40. Ah, you are correct. The mighty Kalah respects those with the most agile and quick mind. Proceed across with my blessing. I would explain the solution out loud if it wasn't quite unwieldy to do so, because it's a long sentence and it is much easier if you see it in writing than if I try to say it out loud, so it will be in the video description, as I said. Anyway, we passed the bridge. This tall structure would barely fit inside the promenade, never mind within the tent you just entered. Which is proof that we're not actually inside the tent, we entered some kind of dimensional portal. Or maybe we're just inside a big illusion.
If you wish.
Who are you? Oh, whoever you are, you must flee this place at once. He's killed everyone else who has come into this place. Almost. Oh, please, run!
That's the ogre with the sweetest voice I have ever heard. Who are you talking about? Who's killed everyone? Kalah! Oh, I don't know what he's done exactly or how, but everything here is an illusion. But it's magic that can hurt you if you believe in it. Oh, you probably don't understand, do you? I don't know what he's done to the tent, or with the others who have come in, but their deaths are real. You must run! Run perhaps, but where? And just who are you? How is it that a monster has the voice of a young woman? I'm not a monster. I'm an elf, a winged elf. Or at least I was. This covering you see, some kind of illusion. But if you believe in it, then it becomes real. Please believe me. Now go before something happens to you, I beg of you. I've never heard of a winged elf. What are you talking about? I come from a race of winged elves, although there aren't many of us left. From the Sundabar Mountains in the far north. My wings were cut off a long time ago, though. But that isn't important. This place is too dangerous. Go back to the city and warn everyone what is happening here. You must flee. I need to know exactly what is happening here first. I think I already asked that. No, I asked this one. Oh, I hope you don't end up like the others. But, alright. My name is Ari. I work in the circus with my uncle, Quail. Quail? Like the gnome near Baldur's Gate? Is that the same Quail? Anyway, we'll see. I don't know exactly what happened, but everything changed a few days ago. Everything became chaos and turned into what you see here. Although it all isn't real, it's an illusion. The minions, they all say they serve Kalah, so I know he's behind all of this. He's an illusionist in the circus, but I don't understand how he was able to do all of this. He must be stopped before he hurts any more people. Please, if you release me from my chains, I can help you stop him. Chains? I don't see any chains on you. The chains are invisible, covered by the illusion. And they are magical. They prevent me from casting my own spells, and they maintain the illusion which is placed on me. Very well, how do I release you from them? You need a key to these chains. But it won't look like a key. There are a couple of commoners in the north side of this chamber. Don't be fooled by the illusion, though. They are monsters. They have a sword which is actually my key. If you get it from them, I can remove the chain and regain my normal form. But please be careful. You can't trust anything you see here. Alright, let's not kill her. This is either a spider or some person named Hannah.
I am a simple woman.
Who says she's a simple woman? But please don't hurt me. Oh, what am I to do? Who are you? My name's Hannah. I came to the circus with my son, although he didn't come into the tent with me. Oh, that was the little boy whining outside. Oh, please help me. How is it that you became this creature then? I'm not a creature. Or at least I never used to be. Not until the circus and everything changed. What are you talking about? What's going on? Oh, I don't know. All I know is that I came into the tent to watch the performance. A gnome came on the stage and began to perform some kind of magical act. It was quite silly. It was obvious that whatever the gnome was trying to do wasn't working. His magic fizzled and everyone started laughing. I thought it was part of the act, so I laughed too. And then everything began changing. People started transforming into creatures and then back into themselves. The world shifted somehow and I felt so sick and horrified. I think I passed out. When I woke up, it had been turned into this monstrosity. I don't know what to do. My son didn't come into the tent with me and I'm frightened to think what may have happened to him. And do you know where I can find this Kalah? No, I don't. But that woman over there seems to know something about him. Yeah, we talked to her already. And who are these peasants here? They're not people. They're vicious and dangerous. I've seen them kill people. You must stop them. Alright, she warned us of those peasants. I'm not sure what she was talking about. Peasant. Hi there. Attack Zekol. They don't seem very, attacking for people attacking.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Let's, oh. Minsk has started fighting back. And now this has morphed into an orc.
With vengeance!
Alright. I suppose the other one is the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ogre sword.
Yes.
And what is this? An ogre with a woman's voice has asked for the sword, claiming that it will break the illusion cast over her.
What?
Alright.
Huh?
So let's give this back to
It
Harry.
is done. As I thought.
You had the key! Or rather, the sword. Please give it to me, and I can be rid of this illusionary form at last!
Not so fast. How much will you give me? How much will you give me for it? What? All I have, which is almost nothing. Please, I will do whatever I can for you, but I can do nothing until you give me the key and I am free from my chains. Very well, I shall trust you and give you the sword. I thank you for your trust. This sword, it is actually a key that unlocks the chain that powers my horrible illusion. Yes, you told us that already.
My hands, my skin, it's real again. Oh, thank you, Beovar. But we must find Quail and stop Kalah before he does any more harm.
Join with us then, and we will search for him together in this place. You would let me join you? Alright. Come, let's find Quail. Who knows what they've done to him? You should be aware perhaps that I'm hunting a very powerful mage named Irenicus. It will, no doubt, be a dangerous task. Oh, I would be glad to help you, truly I would. But we simply must help Uncle Quail first. We must.
Yes? Faster than Chick-Tika Fastpaws.
And so we recruit our sixth party member. Counting Imoen, who's out now. Eri. Eri is perhaps the worst fit for our party ever. She's a lawful good elf. And lawful good is the alignment most despised by Zekel. She's also not a particularly good NPC stat-wise. She's a multi-class cleric mage, so she accesses all the cleric spells and all the mage spells. However, she neither has exceptional intelligence nor wisdom, so she doesn't excel at any of these. But she's a decent replacement for Imoen, while you don't have any other mage.
I'll help however I can.
And she's also one of the potential romantic interests if you have a male character. We'll level her up and read her biography, because I read biographies of characters. Actually, I forgot Yoshimo's biography, so let's do that now. When asked about his past, Yoshimo seems disheartened that you are not already acquainted with his reputation. By his own account, he is apparently well known among people in the know, both as a daring rogue and as a dashing man about town. While the story sounds impressive, he seems ungainly for such exploits, possibly a bit more hapless than debonair. He wears it well, however, and perhaps even capitalizes on it. He seems to know that his kind of good-natured humor is well appreciated by most everyone he meets. And Eri? When asked about her past, Eri becomes silent for a time, obviously saddened by the memory. She lived amongst the Avariel, the winged elves, and was captured by slavers when she was still very young. She shudders when she speaks of her first years in the circus, on display in a cage that restricted her movements to the point that her wings atrophied. They became infected, and Eri can barely speak of the night she was taken out of her cage, and her wings were sawn off brutally to keep her alive. She was no longer of use to that circus, and were it not for the kindness of Quail, she surely would have died. He restored her to health, and gave her a reason to continue living, and out of respect for his generosity, she learned the devotion of the gnomish god Bervarn Wild Wanderer. She speaks of Bervarn with affection, yet still pays tribute to Erdrithania, and approaches life outside the circus with a combination of wide-eyed innocence and wonder, mixed with an inborn determination to fight against injustice. And this makes her lawful good.
What can I do?
She also has a sweet, sweet voice, as you have heard. We'll take a slow poison.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
Yes.
It's a bit early to say that, Harry. We're still in the circus.
Simple.